Down the stack a little bit more, I'm curious, your journey into TypeScript. Were you just immediately sold on it? Did it take some work to get there?
I've been an anti-JavaScript person for almost my entire career. When I joined Twitch, I was a Ruby and Python guy, and I joined an Elixir team and got really functional programming builds, like really early, and just I fell in love with FP. Then Twitch moved off of the I don't even know how to describe the Ember code base. It's not even that Ember was bad, it's that we used it at the wrong time in the wrong way, and the result was a disaster with this Ember code base on top of a Rails code base. We decided, we didn't even decide, we purchased a company named Curse that was all in on React and TypeScript. They were told they had to get the Twitch site working in their Electron app. They said it'd be faster to rewrite the site. And before Twitch could say no, they had finished a third of the rewrite in React and TypeScript, which is to this day the code base that is like hosting all of Twitch. I was so excited seeing that movement happen, seeing this team that was so motivated by the DX that they knew we could have that didn't, that before anyone could say no, they'd already built half of it. That got me interested. Then I got team transferred to a Go team, and I hated working in Go. It's not a bad language, it's a badly designed language. And it allows you to do really powerful things. And the fact that you can write code that is so simple and readable and performant is cool, but it makes me feel like a monkey, not an engineer. And I was miserable. So my manager, who was a front-end guy, said, Theo, you're clearly miserable. You're not getting anything done. I know you're not a front-end person, but this React TypeScript thing's pretty cool. By the way, I heard a rumor they're going to go in the functional programming direction soon. You might want to get in now. So I started learning React. I got decent data. I was starting to contribute code. It was about 3 weeks in when the hooks announcement happened. And then I was all in. I got to be the person who brought functional programming to the 500+ person code base at Twitch for the whole site. And that was like a magical moment. That's a huge part of where my career like trajectory skyrocketed, because I got to go from just a junior engineer barely understanding things to making real impact. And TypeScript was just the obvious way to do it. Like I guess for me, it was like JavaScript was this necessary evil for the web. And then I avoided the web for like 5 years. And then when I came back, this was like late 2017, early 2018, the thought of not using TypeScript just didn't cross any of our minds. Like, it's just like, you use TypeScript. This is a code base that needs to keep working. You don't have another choice. My only previous experience with TypeScript was I was working on a Chrome extension that my roommate was helping out with. He was a big TypeScript guy in like 2017, and it broke all of my experience trying to work on this extension because it was like I had never used NPM really before even. So it was miserable for me at that point. Avoided it for a year. And then when I came back in, things were in a good enough state. I think the key for me was like having a code base that had it already all working and set up. And then once you started working in that code base, like if I didn't have TypeScript, I would be miserable now.
Yeah, I think I was working on a Chrome extension around that time too, and doing it in TypeScript was not.
Still isn't. It still isn't. I've tried recently. It sucks.
Yeah. So you went from